When I was a young novice, I remember one moment vividly. We were sitting in silence, surrounded by tall pines, and the master asked, "Whose voice do you hear most clearly when you close your eyes?" I was confused. I thought of my friends, my family, the other novices teasing me when I chose silence over play. He smiled and said, "Until your own voice becomes louder than theirs, you are not free." Peer pressure is not something that disappears when you shave your head or put on robes. It changes its face, but it remains a force until you choose otherwise. We all want to belong. That is human. But wanting to belong should never come at the cost of belonging to yourself. In the monastery, there was a boy who always tried to fit in. When the others woke at 4 a.m., he woke at 3:45. When they fasted, he fasted longer. He pushed himself not out of devotion, but out of fear. Fear of being seen as weak or less dedicated. One day he collapsed. His body gave out. The abbot sat beside him and said gently, "You were trying to impress the wrong audience." You see, the moment we act from fear of rejection, rather than from our own compass, we begin to drift. So how do we stop being peer pressured? First, we must learn to pause. Before you say yes to anything, whether it's an invitation, a trend, a challenge, take a breath. Ask yourself, am I doing this out of alignment or out of anxiety? If the answer feels tense, uncertain, or draining, that is your inner self whispering a no. Listen. Second, cultivate solitude. Spend time alone, not to escape the world, but to meet yourself. The more you know your values, your rhythm, your truth, the less shaken you'll be by outside winds. A tree with deep roots doesn't fear the storm. I often walk in silence for hours, not to run from others, but to return to myself. In silence, I hear what matters. Third, choose your company wisely. Not all pressure is harmful. The right people lift you, not push you. They challenge you to grow, not to conform. Surround yourself with those who remind you of your strength, not your fears. Lastly, forgive yourself. There will be times you say yes when you meant no. Times you follow the crowd even though your heart said otherwise. That's part of learning. Every misstep is a reminder, not a failure. The goal is not perfection, it is awareness. And awareness is like a candle. It only needs to be lit once to begin showing the way. In this life, everyone will try to hand you a map, but only you carry your compass. Don't trade it for approval. Don't silence it for comfort. Because when you walk your own path, even if it's quiet, even if it's different, there is peace, there is power, there is you. Stay grounded, stay true, and when in doubt, return to stillness. The answers you seek are already within you. Until next time, may your path be clear and your steps be gentle.